Hello everyone, this is Minty Fries, and if you could not tell by my intro, yes, I did just get my very first resin printer, the Elegoo Mars 2. Why did I get this one? Well, it's green. Enough said. The question was, what should I make with it? What should be the very first thing I create with my shiny new toy? Well, I had just made these two Sonic models for my pal Angry Sonic, Fat Chungus Sonic, and Sonic from that one episode of The Simpsons where Bart stole a video game. You know.
Just take it! Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it! Take it!
So, Fat Sonic and Simpsons Sonic, you two have the honor, nay, the distinguishment of being test prints today. He doesn't look too happy about that. He doesn't look too happy to be alive, to be honest. This guy, on the other hand, looks like he'd be happy being subpoenaed by the IRS. It reminds me of a time I was once arrested for a tax-related crime. I didn't commit tax fraud or anything like that. I was playing the Beatles song Taxman too loud. What can I say, Revolver is my favorite album. I gotta tell you, having used a cheap FDM printer for the last 4 years, I am not accustomed to this kind of quality. Like, look at the shine on Simpsons Sonic here. It looks like something that came from a factory. I can tell you, my 3D model looks exactly like this. It's 1-to-1. You model something and it prints exactly that. With my other printer, it's like if you take the 3D model, then take a picture of it on the screen with your phone, so it gets all those weird lines when you take a picture of a screen with your phone, then compress that photo into a 24-bit bitmap, then compress it again to a 16-color bitmap, then bump it back up to a 24-bit just for laughs, then open it on MS Paint on like a Windows 3.0 computer, and let a 4-year-old play around with it a bit, then put it on a floppy drive, then uploaded it back to the computer via floppy to USB 1.0 adapter. And there it is, there's your 3D print. But with this resin printer, it looks like if you just took a screenshot of the model, and then emailed it to someone uncompressed. That's the difference we're talking about here. So here's Big Chungus Sonic.
Big Chungus.
I had a few failed prints first, like this one, but I got it working eventually. Apparently this Big Chungus is so beak it keeps breaking the supports. And I don't know what's more sad, this completed Chungus Sonic or the failed one. It's a close contest. Another thing about resin printing is you want everything to be printed with supports. With FDM printers, if you have a model with one flat surface and not much overhang, that's so much the better, just print it exactly like that. But with resin printing, you want to tilt that little dude and smother it in supports. Always supports, no matter what, with resin printing. Just slap 2 or 3 more supports on there. And 1 more for good measure. Okay, maybe not that many supports, but you get the point. You just need a good pair of flush cutters to snip those away like umbilical cords. But if they are like umbilical cords, then don't let Tom Green anywhere near your 3D prints. You also have to be a lot more careful with resin printing. This resin is toxic. And not toxic like your racist relative on Facebook. This is toxic like developing COPD over the years if you are not careful. You can't touch it. You can't breathe it. Don't even look at it. Just avert your eyes when handling this resin. It's also a big pain in the neck to clean. You need like lots of 91% isopropyl alcohol. And you need containers to dip the finished prints into. And you have to use gloves every time, so you need like buku gloves and a UV flashlight. But look at this quality. You can't argue with that. Take her easy on the chili dogs there, Sonic. Gotta go slow. And here's the Simpsons Sonic. You know, it's weird that they made these versions of Mario and Luigi and DK that are slightly different but still pretty close to the real thing, but this Sonic, he's just living in a totally different world. Looks nothing like Sonic. Anyway, you can expect videos from Angry Sonic with these two models soon. And here we go with all the Sonic stuff I've ever made all together. This collection is growing rapidly. Have a minty fresh day.